Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch episode 4 of She-Hulk. I am loving this show right now. Specifically, the last 2 episodes have really been my jam. The first one I wasn't the biggest fan of. I generally liked it, but the last episode and the one before it, I've really enjoyed. It just keeps getting better as it goes on. And predictably, this show went viral again last week with the post-credit scene of She-Hulk twerking with Megan Thee Stallion. Honestly, I thought it was hilarious when I watched it. I knew people would, like, those dumb, neckbeards would be upset about it. I didn't think it would be that big. Like, it arguably went just as viral as the episode 1 moment when she's calling out, the fact that she gets catcalled. I had no idea it was going to be that massive. People being like, Tony Stark died for this, and showing the screenshot. And it's like, yeah, you think Tony Stark would have a problem watching She-Hulk twerk with Megan Thee Stallion? He'd be like, hell yeah, make it work. Stan Lee's like, yes, get it. It's also, the response to it was so unbelievably hypocritical and misogynistic, because people are like, oh, this is a disgrace to Marvel, like this never would have happened previously. And it's like, bro, have you not seen the 85 different Marvel properties that have the main male character just randomly dancing? Iron Man 2, I believe Tony Stark literally takes a piss in his suit. Like, he's drunk off his ass and he takes a piss in his suit. And it's like how, like, this has been a thing. Like, Marvel has always done this with their characters. I don't know why you're upset now. Well, actually, I know why you're upset now, because it's a girl. But it's also like, this is also, like, incredibly faithful to who the character is in terms of, like, how she is portrayed in the comics. Like, this is not some mega deviation from the She-Hulk comics. This is who She-Hulk is in the comics. In the comics, she parties so hard, she gets kicked out of the Avengers. Like, if you think this is, too far, it's just gonna keep going. Like, they're not gonna stop. And I think people have a fundamental misunderstanding of what this show is. Also, like, there are people that are mad that the lawyer scenes aren't like perfect, Better Call Saul level lawyer scenes. And it's like, bro, this is not meant to be like a heavily dramatized lawyer show. This is almost like the Brooklyn Nine-Nine equivalent of, like, lawyer stuff, right? Like, where Brooklyn Nine-Nine is technically, I guess, a cop show, they don't really ever treat the cop stuff that seriously or with, like, a mega attention to correct detail, right? Like, that's never a thing in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's a comedy show with, like, flavors and setting of a police precinct. This is a comedy show with flavors, like, starring a superhero, and the setting just happens to be the MCU, and she's a lawyer. Like, it's the main focus is not lawyers. Right? Like, the main focus is, this is a comedy show starring She-Hulk, and she is a lawyer. Like, people have a fundamental misunderstanding of what this show is supposed to be. Everyone wants freaking every show to be Loki or WandaVision or some other thing where it's like this deep, grand thing that leads into the overall story, and it's so dramatic and incredible. And it's like, that's not what this show is. just have fun with the ride, people. Just have a good time. Shave your neck beard. I literally shaved before watching this, just so I could make that comment and not have people point out my own. Oh man, okay. I'm having a good time with this show, and I'm excited to jump into this episode. So before we do that, If you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of She-Hulk. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. But otherwise, let's jump into episode 4 of She-Hulk.
The ancient art of levitation.
Wow.
Are you not amazed?
Oh, that's a wire right there, brother.
The great Donnie Blaze needs assistance.
Donnie Blaze?
From a volunteer. Miss, if you may. Round of applause.
I thought the sign said this guy was Johnny Blaze. Maybe people just...
2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think.
Wow. As the great Billy Shakes once said.
Madison.
Donnie Blaze!
That was incredible, brother. Super proud of you. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is, do it.
How about I try something with a little more heat?
Is that a sling ring? Hey, brother, you can't have that.
Donnie Blaze!
Johnny Blaze, indeed.
FYI, these don't
What
smell
is
like anything.
back there?
Ew.
Ew. Wong, what a goober. Oh, hello. Why are you holding a heart?
He sent me to a diff to mensch, and a talking goat helped me escape a lava pit in exchange for 6 drops of my blood.
What?
And now I'm here.
Okay, yep. Okay, no. I'm going to send you home. What's your address?
I don't even remember. Wait. This is the one where they kill Adriana. It was so sad.
Why would you spoil that for him?
I cried for 3 days.
Donnie
Also-
Blaze is going to pay for this.
Very interesting that Wong is watching The Sopranos, but the UI for that video looked like it was the Disney Plus UI, not the HBO UI.
You look happy. I guess you saw that Wong is back.
Yeah.
God, everybody loves Wong. It's like giving the show Twitter armor for a week.
Facts, bro. Facts.
My daughter gets attacked by 4 men and I'm supposed to do nothing?
Your
Yeah,
daughter's
'cause she's a
Hulk. I'm gonna be
superhero.
fine.
What did the police say?
Oh, they said,
She didn't call the police.
You didn't call them? Are you serious,
Absolutely
Jen?
not, bruh. Someone created a profile for Jen. Oh, she did.
Hey, there, your interview again.
Yeah, you're not gonna get many matches without your She-Hulk personality.
Miss Walters, I have a legal situation of the greatest importance. This charlatan goes by the name of Donnie Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Former student of the mystic arts, but he was kicked out after a week when he summoned Freak Kegs and his former fraternity brother, Kai Dog, to Kamatage.
Kai Dog.
Recently, Donnie's been using our sacred teachings in his shows, sending volunteers into other realms for casual fun. Practicing the mystic arts without proper training not only endangers people, it risks untethering the material and astral planes.
well, this might be pretty straightforward. Did Mr. Blaze sign an NDA or a non-compete?
No.
No. No.
Miss Walters, we answer to a higher power that abides by the metaphysical laws of the time-space continuum.
Sure, but this is the American legal system. No judge is going to take this seriously unless we do things by the book.
The Book of
Look at
Ashanti.
Shanty.
No. It's from the trailer. Wow, that was
Very
dope.
good.
Cheap human tricks.
You're still human, Wong. Just because you're also a wizard.
I hate to see two stunning women sitting all alone.
Okay, well, there's two of us. So, by definition, not alone.
Can I buy you sexy ladies a round of drinks?
Okay.
No. No, you cannot.
When you change your mind, I'll be at the bar.
Ah, you'll be waiting a while.
Quite nice.
Oh my god. We're not using your corporate headshot as your profile photo.
Yeah, that's a... Don't have your LinkedIn as your
Oh my god.
main thing.
Come on, it's a numbers game, all right? After about 500 swipes, you're gonna get about a third of those as matches, and then that's when the
Hundo.
real filtering happens.
Bro, that's if you're a girl, too. If you're a dude, you ain't getting a third of swipes matches.
No, if I'm gonna date, it's gonna be as Jen. Regular old Jen. I already have to
Except-
be She-Hulk in the office.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Except
See? A match.
all them people want that big green mommy.
Are you scared I'll become more mystical than you?
No.
Sorcerer Supreme doesn't engage in competition, but I am more mystical in my sleep.
Prove it.
Yeah, prove it.
Actually, yeah, prove it. I want to see
No,
it.
no. Here is a cease and desist.
Cease and desist. What cease and desist?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's sticking out of your shirt.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
Got your ball.
Nice, Wong. Nice.
Everyone here is so phony. See, I'm a New Yorker, through and through.
Ooh.
Oh, how long did you live there?
East Coast
14 months.
bias. Yeah, no one likes this type of guy.
I can lift a full-size sedan with one hand.
Okay. This has been so great.
Yeah, it really has.
It's not working. And you get to pay.
All right. Thank you so much for the drinks.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, we should do this again.
There's an idea.
This is Alan. Yeah, she's like a 6.
Oof. Bruh.
I'm gonna show you my high school dance routine right now.
Do it,
Yeah.
Madison. Do it.
Wongers!
Wongers!
Could you state your name for the record?
Madison King. Madison is with 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's,
It's not where you
think.
think.
So first he gave me roses that didn't smell like anything. And
Because
then
they're
he pushed
fake.
me into a fireland.
How did you escape?
I made a pact with a demon that I cannot discuss. Otherwise, he said he would reap my soul and the souls of all I love, which honestly is so dramatic, and I hate
That is
drama.
very dramatic. Is that Mephisto? Did you meet Mephisto?
At first, it was fun, then scary, then fun again, then spooky, but in a fun way.
Yeah, that's... Thank you.
Spooky in a fun way is not bad.
Mystic arts is, in fact, real magic.
Oh, how dare you! Real magic.
Bro, sent her to another dimension. You talking about real magic? Wow. Changed his outfit. That's kind of cool.
Changed color.
Oh, real magic.
Oh my god, even the lawyer's a magician.
And the lawyer is a magician. That's incredible.
And that places us on the edge of a precipice. One man in the mortal realm has the ability to cause a ripple so great it reverberates through every dimension. Has the ability to destroy all life within the known and unknown universe.
Okay.
You get these through security anyway.
It puts the rabbit on the desk. Aww.
I have to agree with Mr. Blaze.
Oh, excuse me.
Real magic prevails.
You know, I also have a bird.
That's actually kind of funny.
Wongers, can we get froyo?
No.
We could talk about The Sopranos.
Fine, no more spoilers.
Yes! Can't keep ruining The Sopranos for Wong. Also, I'm surprised that she's seen The Sopranos. No. Why would it notify? Yeah, why is that an alert? No new matches.
I'm not proud of this.
You should be. You gonna get hella matches, like immediately. Immediately. Immediately, like thousands.
How much can you deadlift?
A literal ton?
Well, I just did 600. I'm not even a superhero.
Dang,
Hey,
wow, you're gonna
Can somebody
compete?
take our order?
You're very aggressive.
Yeah, well, what about super speed, night vision, impenetrable skin?
Yeah, my skin is impenetrable.
Let's
at
test it
least
out. Do the
anything on
Shazam
Earth.
style.
Vibranium?
Why, do you have some on you? You want to test it out?
What a specimen.
That's so
Did you just call me a specimen?
weird. Yeah, that's
Tell me about you.
wow. Okay.
Also, should we split some fries?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Yep,
get those
yep,
to
yep,
go.
She's ready to smash immediately. Get it? Because she's a Hulk. Hulk smash.
Imagine you're in a faraway land.
Listen, Chief, you can't keep doing this to people. Wow. Did you bring that bird here? From the demon dimension? Oh, Jesus. That thing laid an egg quick. Is it? What's inside? A dragon? A little gargoyle? Oh, what the frickin' balls? It's like a gremlin. Did you just open another portal to hell? And you took the Boyd. Donald? You gotta close that portal there, Chief.
Okay, don't worry, come back!
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Shoot.
Yeah, that's okay. She doesn't care. You got muscles for days, son. She wants you bad. She's gonna smell that real quick.
Smart.
Where'd my shirt go?
Walter, why aren't you answering your mobile phone? Johnny Blaze opened the wrong portal. I need your help. So the greatest urgency.
I'll be right back.
Come on, I feel like your dad.
Caught her in the middle of a hookup. Just, yeah. Oh, I thought she killed her. No, they're demons from the underworld. Of course they don't die. You have to exorcise them.
Wong!
See, Wong can move the portal. Tiny Blaze totally could have moved that portal around that chick. There's so many of them. How are you going to get them all through this portal?
So many bad dates. I finally meet a guy who's sweet and listens. And is very, very hot. Not that that matters, but it does.
It does. Yeah, it does. Oh, oi! He got bigger! Wong, where are you sending that? In a snowy area in general? Oh, well, why didn't you do this to start? Create a vortex. She's reading the book in her apartment. God dang. She's still covered in goo. Oh my god. Picks him up like a child. And then she's getting her butt touched.
Who are you?
Jen. Just not in Hulk form. Just Jen.
He's not interested anymore. Yep.
That's cool. Unexpected.
I made breakfast.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Oof, that's rough. I think she's gonna learn that people are interested in
Hot doctor's a cliche anyway.
She-Hulk and not Jen, and then she's gonna want to spend more time as She-Hulk.
I've got court documents filed by Titania Worldwide, LLC.
Titania?
Oh, she's suing you for misuse of a trademark.
Misuse of a trademark? What trademark? She's suing me over the name She-Hulk? But that's my name.
Now that she trademarked it first, right?
Oh, is that how it works, Your Honor?
Did she trademark it? What a jerk.
Kind of a bummer way to end this episode. I bet there's a fun tag.
I bet there is. The show's so kooky and fun. Is Wong watching more of The Sopranos?
Tequila sunrise.
I think so.
Long Island iced tea.
Yep.
Blue carousel.
No. What's blue carousel?
I don't know. It's blue.
You talking about the drinks they've had?
Yeah. I'd love to try some yak milk.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
Well, gin and tonic.
Wongers.
Wongers.
I don't know if they do bottomless gin and tonic, but we will find it.
Okay.
Oh my god, yum.
Bro, I love them together. That's incredible. Wong. New romance for Wong. That's what I'm talking about, Wong baby. Wongers at minimum has a new best friend. I think this might be my favorite episode of the season so far. I think they've really, I think, locked down the tone of what they want to go for, right? Especially like the I don't know how to explain it further. It feels like they're hitting their stride in terms of what they want this show to be. Whereas last episode they kind of really started that process and got a good ways into it. I think at this point, episode 4, they're like fully in their groove in terms of like they know exactly what this show is, and it's one of the first Disney Plus Marvel shows I think that has had a clear, consistent like this is what we are, and I'm vibing with it. I'm vibing with it hard. The overall, case of the week, I guess you could call it, isn't necessarily the most important thing, right? They're trying to get this dude to stop doing magic because it's dangerous, right? And he wants to keep doing it, and they have to bring in Wong, and Wong is annoyed, and they have to go to court, and he keeps doing it, opens up a demon pit. They have to send all those guys back. Eventually, they get the guy to stop. That's not the most important part. I think the most important parts are, I think Jen's like dating life, weirdly, I think is going to have the biggest impact on the show going forward, I think. Because, a couple things. I think a big thing we're going to realize is that Jen is going to want to start spending a lot more time as She-Hulk, right? She's not going to want to be Jen. If that makes sense. And there's a couple reasons for that, right? She was able to fight off those dudes at the end of last episode and doesn't have to like worry about being assaulted again, right? Like, I think that like that is such an ever-present fear for women, especially going out at night, is like you could get straight up just like assaulted at any time. Like you are kind of constantly living in a state of low-level paranoia about whether or not you're about to get like just like drugged and raped. And as She-Hulk, she just doesn't have to worry about that, right? Like if someone drugs her, she can just turn into She-Hulk, and then She-Hulk's metabolism will just like churn through that bad boy, no problem. If someone tries to assault her, she can just turn into She-Hulk, beat them up, easy peasy. Like she didn't even bother calling the police. Like it ain't no thing. She's fine with it. And then she creates a dating profile, and she's seeing that dating sucks in general. Like dating app dating is awful. Like you know how many dates you have to go on and how many people you have to swipe right on and match with to have like a legitimate like good conversation. just on the app, but then also a situation where like your date could actually be enjoyable and like lead to something. Like they threw out some numbers of like if she swipes right on 500 people, and she'll get a third of those matches, and it's like, bro, those are some generous numbers. I mean, if you're an attractive girl on a dating app, you can essentially match with anyone you want. If you're a dude, that's a generous percent. Like if you get a third of your swipe rights lead to matches as a dude, bro. Are you kidding me? As a regular looking guy, you could probably swipe right on 500 people and get like maybe 10 matches. Like that's a wild, like you have to be insanely hot as a guy to get even close to those numbers. So it's just very funny that, I mean, that's, I think weirdly in a show about a She-Hulk lawyer that has to fight demons coming out of a magic portal pit. The most unrealistic part of this episode is that Jen Walters, Tatiana Maslany herself, would not be able to get matches on a dating app. Bruh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She's at minimum, at like the depths of hell minimum, like a 7. So, like, she's an insanely beautiful woman. Of course she's gonna get just matches on matches. You could be an ugly girl, and I feel shallow saying this, but you could be like a legitimately unattractive woman and still just get matches. Like it would be cash money. You swipe right, match. Like, so that's weirdly the most unrealistic part of this episode, is that she struggles to get matches on her own. But I love the fact that as soon as she makes a She-Hulk profile, it's just like match. And everyone is like, yes, I want the big green mommy. And even going on dates as She-Hulk, the dates still suck. She just gets way more matches. Like the dudes still blow. The first dude's like, what do you bench? What do you deadlift? 600? I do 600, and I'm not even a superhero. He's got that roid rage going on. Someone get me a drink. Where's hard? He's just so mad and aggressive, and he's just like, he's the worst. And then just all the dates suck. And then the one guy that's like freaking just a great dude, wonderful guy, is he's a doctor. You know, she takes him back to her place, and after she fights demons, they bone down. Like she got laid. She got it in, son. Cheeks were clapping. But as soon as the morning comes up and she's Jen, okay, to give this guy just the smallest benefit of the doubt, it would be somewhat alarming to go to bed with someone and wake up the next day and a completely different person is in there. I would maybe be like, are you her roommate? Like, that would be maybe my assumption, is like, hey, this is a completely different person. Maybe they're roommates that I just didn't know about. It's whatever. But then it's clear when she's like, no, like I'm Jen. I'm just not She-Hulk at the moment. And you can clearly tell on his face that he's just not into it anymore. Like he is not into Jen. Like he's attracted to She-Hulk. He's not attracted to Jen. And I think that is going to have probably the biggest impact going forward. That moment, that one individual moment right there. Other than the very end where she gets served by Titania, I think that individual moment is going to have the biggest impact on Jen's character arc throughout this season. Is she realizes that this dude is not interested in her. He's interested in Jen. And she's, small subtle things here and there, but I think overall she's starting to realize that people, like, she enjoys being She-Hulk more than she likes being Jen, right? Like she started the season desperate to just go back to being normal Jen, living her normal Jen lawyer life. And I think she's going to slowly realize that she doesn't actually like being Jen that much anymore. She likes being She-Hulk. And she's going to want to stay as She-Hulk. And she's just going to start buying, like, right now she owns suits that look crazy big on her in the beginning and then look kind of normal on her at the end. She's just going to get suits that are like tailored to fit She-Hulk, and then she's just going to stay as She-Hulk the whole time. I think that's going to be a big thing going forward. And then freaking Titania trademarks the name She-Hulk. I don't know if you can do that. like if you're a person, like they wouldn't have been able to trademark the name Hulk, right? Like, because that's who he is. Like, you can't just do that. And if someone named her She-Hulk, like the moniker She-Hulk, like, I don't know if you'd be able to do that. Like, would someone be able to sue Iron Man if they trademarked the name Iron Man ahead of him? Like, I mean, Tony Stark obviously would trademark that because he's got a legal team up to wazoo. But, like, Black Widow, would they be able to do that? Like, I don't know. I feel like she's got a pretty strong case of, like, bro, you can't. No, that's me. You can't do that. Otherwise, some of my favorite parts of this episode were Wong. I mean, he's great in general, you know, the call out, everyone's happy to see Wong. But his interactions with freaking Madison. I mean, if it was just her on her own, I don't know if her character would be as enjoyable. I mean, she's funny character in her own right, but her specifically when she interacts with Wong, it just elevates it to another level. Just talking about the Sopranos and spoiling the Sopranos for him, and he's like, bro, like Wong is the hardcore introvert, like serious guy that's in a relationship with the crazy quirky girl, and then just kind of has to like just deal with her. And I don't know if there's anything romantic that would develop from this interaction, or if they'll ever come back to that interaction again. You know, this might be the extent of the Madison Wong interactions going forward, but I would not mind watching a spin-off of Madison and Wong. Just the post-credit scene of them talking about the different like drinks they had. At minimum, this is a new blossoming friendship that is gonna be so much fun. And I could see Wong becoming severely protective over this girl. Like, granted, he's like twice her age, but that's, you know, nowadays that's whatever. You know, maybe it could be like a cool father-daughter thing, maybe not a romantic thing, but I very much enjoyed their interactions, and I hope to see more of it going forward. Yeah, I don't know. Again, this was probably my favorite episode of the season so far. Really, really enjoying this show. 4 episodes in. I think there's one thing you're not going to have I don't think we're going to have a scene necessarily go viral from this episode, so that's interesting to think about. Now people will have to judge this show on its merits. You know, they'll have to look at the show and be like, is this a good show? Or, you know, there's no low-hanging fruit for neckbeards to get angry about, right? Like, if they want to get angry, they'll have to actually, like, get angry. Okay. If there's anything that they'll get angry about, it'll be the dating stuff, or the one guy that came up and was like, can I buy you sexy ladies a drink? They're going to be like, people don't act like that. That's not real. People don't go on dates like that. No one is that pretentious. And it's like, people are that pretentious, dude. If you, as a regular person, can talk to a regular person that way, like, I've met guys that act like that just towards other dudes. And then imagine that guy on a date? Like, what? Like, of course these people exist. So I think that would be the thing that maybe those neckbeards will get angry about. But otherwise, for the most part, this episode, you just have to judge based on its merits. Like, do you think it's actually a well-written show? Is it enjoyable? Is it funny? That'll be, you know, what people will have to question. And personally, I think it's really good. I think it's fantastic. You know, the tone is clear. It's well written. It's engaging. The characters are enjoyable. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it. So, yeah. This is also another show that I could see multiple seasons of this show, like more than 2. I could see like 7 seasons of this show. Because like various other Marvel shows, you can clearly see like, okay, this will go 1, 2 seasons, maybe 3 at the max. Like, because a lot of those shows have to tie into the larger overall Marvel story, so you don't necessarily have a feeling that it's gonna go years down the road. This is a show that I could legitimately see like they just keep going. Like kind of like Marvel's What If could probably keep going for a long time. This is a show like a 30-minute like lawyer comedy. You could just have 5-6 seasons of this show. No one would be mad. It would just be a fun time. And I think that's dope. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below. Are you enjoying it so far? If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.